Hey YouTube, I do 321. Got a quick look at a recent purchase. This is going to be a quick video. Just want to go over my experiences with this knife real quick with you guys. Some of you already know what this is. For those of you that are not familiar with it, this is the Spyderco Large Lum folder, Chinese folder, designed by Bob Lum. You can see his maker's mark there. This knife actually started out its life as the pink version, right there. Lum Chinese pink. Okay. The reason I'm sharing this video with you guys is because I just wanted to share with you that I picked this knife up for a very good price. This knife was $74.95. If you just do a Google search, Spyderco Large Lum Pink, it'll be one of the first ones that comes up. You'll see it, the particular knife shop that's carrying it for that price. But I couldn't not order it when I saw it for that price. I guess this deal has been around for a while. I've seen it in some of the forums now that I've saw the knife, but I was never really that into the knife before enough to really pursue it. I knew that it was something that was kind of high dollar when it was around, and but I didn't know that there were still some of them floating around out there. But at this deal, it's a great price. What I did to get this color, I'm kind of calling this a plum. I think is what I'm calling this, is plum. But like I said, it started out pink, and you'll see all the pictures of the pink ones. But there it is compared to the red of the Spyderco box. And here it is. It's on a like a dark blue or navy blue fabric. So there's that. You can see a little bit in the light here how it's got some of the remnants of the pink, almost like ink, kind of like blue ink from an ink pen. But this here it is compared to Spyderco's black. That's a Paramilitary 3. You can see how it compares color-wise to the black, and you can still see little hues of the pink in it, I guess. But what I did was I bought a package of Rit dye. Dark brown was the name of the color on the bottle. I just used an entire bottle with 1 cup of vinegar per the instructions on the bottle. Brought that to a boil, let that go for 30 minutes. I put once I, of course I disassembled the knife. You can do it with the knife assembled if you want. I've heard of people doing that. I didn't want to go that route. I disassembled the knife. The scales are very easy cut and dry, just slabs of G10. I put the smooth side down the bottom of the pan, so the top would be exposed to the dye as much as possible. But did that with both scales. Like I said, 30 minutes. Pulled it out, rinsed it off in some cool water from the sink, and cleanup was really easy. Wasn't that bad. Used rubber gloves, of course, so I didn't dye my fingers, but it's great. Put it back together. Action's good. So anyway, just a quick rundown on the knife for you guys, for those of you that aren't familiar with it. Its overall length is 8.5 inches. Its blade length is 3.75 inches with a 3.4 inch cutting edge. The closed or handle length is just a tad over 5 inches, basically 5 inches. And it comes in at 4.3 ounces. So for a pretty large knife, it's actually not too heavy. I'll talk to some of the carry points here in a second, how it carries. But the steel is VG10. It is a Sakai City made, Japanese made Spyderco. You get stainless steel liners with it. You get hourglass standoffs, as you maybe can see if it will focus. There we go. Stop pin, hourglass pocket clip. I believe the hole in the pocket clip is so that if you're going to carry it tip down, you can still access your pivot, still adjust your pivot without having to remove your pocket clip. But it is 4-way clip capabilities on it. Up, down, left, right. My blanket's falling here, my cloth. Sorry about that, folks. What else? Up, down, left, right on the pocket clip. Opens nice and easy. As you can see, it is fairly large. That's why it's the Large Lum. There's your Sakai City. There's your Lum maker's mark. Spyderco VG10, and there's all my nice fingerprints. You can see some detail, polished pivot screws for construction there. You got a little lanyard tube. One of the liners is milled. You can see it just barely there. The other is not. But you can see the lockup, spot on. It's not sticky or anything. It releases nice and easy. If I can do this with my left hand, there you go. But real smooth. Good solid lock when it locks up. In the pocket, that's what I was hinting to earlier. It rides very, very high. You can see a lot of it sticks out of the pocket. Personally, I'd rather see him not put the lanyard tube on the knife and then just move the pocket clip to the end. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with this color. I think I'll leave it. I may try and do it again another time to darken it up, but I'm really, you know, this color's fine. Once the dye was rinsed and dried, it's, you know, it's not coming off at all. I've had it in some khaki pants earlier today, no problems. I have heard that if you go into like a swimming pool or something with it on accident, or you get around some bleach or chlorine, that it may start to fade or have the color run, but I don't anticipate doing that with any of my Spydercos anyway. You can see that nice wedge that goes all the way down. I probably won't carry it that much just based on the size, but for the price, like I said, for 75 bucks, I couldn't pass it up. If you don't have one, I encourage that you go and get one, because it's a really cool knife, especially if you have a Spyderco collection going or something, you don't have one yet, go ahead and grab it. If you want to leave it pink for collectability or something, great. Go for it, leave it pink. But there's lots of different colors. And of course, you always have to remember that you have to add, you know, the fact that you're starting with a base color of pink before, you know, to find out what your dye is going to do. And just do a little research, and someone may have done it already. But for those of you considering doing it in dark brown, this is what you're going to get after 30 minutes. And I'm happy with it. It's kind of like a plum color. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on the Large Lum Chinese folder in pink that is available right now as of the 11th of February 2017 for $75. Great deal. Awesome knife if you're into the large knives. So, alright, till next time. Thanks for watching.